often it's photos. I did do a photo of the two of us together from the pilot, and I said, let's get a pizza. Maybe that was on one of the interviews, but that was a phrase. That's a phrase that whenever I would come over to the Fairgate kitchen, we would, commiserate, and when it was all over and we were sad, like two girls would do, it would either be let's eat some ice cream or let's get a pizza.
Wow.
Yeah, she did mention that.
Okay, so I think that's, then I've run the gamut. I think that's it. I am now.
And by the way,
yes,
it would be great if you go on Facebook or Twitter or something. I think even someone opened a fake Twitter account on your name.
They did. You're absolutely right. They did.
Yeah.
We were kind of surprised. I've been very withdrawn about doing anything, on the internet, and I may be making a mistake with that because it might give me a chance to hook up with fans and stuff. But I've been very careful. I'm more private and shy than that, so I don't know. I still, though, wrestle with that and try to figure whether I can. But that was a fake site, yes.
Well, that's good to know. Anybody that's following Joan van Ark on Twitter, that's not her.
That's not me, no. Okay, I thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you very much.
Okay, have a good day.
Okay, and then next up we will take David. Say hello, David.
Hello, Joan.
Hello, David. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I have been a big admirer of your work for years.
Thank you.
And one of the scenes that have stuck in my mind all these years is when Jill Bennett forced those pills down Valene's throat. That just haunted me haunted me for years. I give you so much credit for all that you did and how you went about it, and that must have been really scary for you.
Well, it's interesting you mention that. There are some times and scenes in an actress's work where it's hard to shake. I know Naomi Watts has said that the character she did in The Impossible, which I haven't seen, she said that some of that DNA will be within her the rest of her life. There were some moments with Valene because she, I think, went deep. And, as an actress, I tried to go as deep. We had 2 solid days with no break, obviously to go home at night but come back, but 2 solid days on that 1-bedroom set to just do that work. And it was intense, and I very much appreciate the compliment of the fact that it affected you. We tried to make it as raw and real as we could within those, the way series television is done at that time, which is many years ago, but still, it was intense. I'm glad it came across, and that was one of the moments that I spoke of earlier where when you really work on it, it's like doing a piece of theater, and that was one of those satisfying, going deep, very real pieces of work, and I thank you that you got that.
Oh, you're welcome. It was just I don't know, so surprising to watch. Something that I didn't expect to see done, maybe, or because Knots Landing always tried to go one notch above each year.
Well, yes, I think, that's why when people ask me, are they going to reboot Knots Landing as they have done with Dallas, I have a mixed reaction to that because I think Knots Landing was the precursor to Desperate Housewives, and in fact, because we were the original Desperate Housewives. In my heart and soul, that's what I believe, and they were brilliant. They're all brilliant on Desperate Housewives, but Knots was the template for that, and also Knots is the template, I feel, for so many of the good dramas that go week to week with an evolving story. And Alan Ball, for 6 Feet Under, one of the best television shows ever, said, I always imagined 6 Feet Under as Knots Landing in a funeral home.
Oh my gosh!
All right, okay, but that's that's how bright and articulate he is. But in fact, he picked Knots Landing as his template, as the skeleton for the series, in a way, no pun intended.
Right.
So Knots, we did try to go a notch above each year, and I appreciate that you noticed and were aware. I'm good. I see what time it is, and I am so in trouble.
You have to go.
Yeah, I'm in trouble here.
Right.
Well, we want to invite
Joan.
you back again another time when you have more time to talk more and what's coming up and your new projects and so on and so forth. But we thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Oh, I thank you. And RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm a celebrity judge. I don't know if it's aired yet, but that's another one that's on the list. And I'm sure the PBS Soap Icons, that's something that I think has been on. They'll redo it. It's about primetime soap icons.
I watched that. I watched that. It was wonderful, but of course it made me want all of those shows back. So
well, let's hope. Let's keep a good thought, and they maybe at least rerun them at least.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
And everybody listening, stay tuned.
Okay, will do.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, what a wonderful walk down memory lane, even though it was short, but, I mean, it was still fun, and there's so much more I wanted to talk to her about, and I'm very happy that she'll be back at another time, and maybe at that time we could get Ted Shackelford or Michelle Lee or Donna Mills or somebody to come on with her and chat some more about Knots Landing and Dallas. I'm so looking forward to her Dallas appearance, though. And I wonder how long she's on there. I wonder if it's only for a few episodes.
That's what I think it is. It might just be from what I saw when I read about it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Because, I mean, it would probably get quite expensive to have everybody come back, you know what I mean, from the original Dallas, besides having the new people on there as well.
Right.
But, that was fun. That was fun. I just love her. Oh, but
yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed our interview, albeit it was short, but it was still fun. We want to invite you back tomorrow with us for Terrorizing Records, and Michael and Michelle will be on with us. Michael is the founder of Terrorizing Records, and he has just done a cross-country trek to talk to people that had anything to do with music, within the music industry, people that just love music, bands, all different sorts of people. And he's going to be doing a documentary about this, and that's why he did this cross-country trek, to show how music can heal the soul and heal people and what a difference it makes in people's lives. And I think that should be an extremely interesting interview. And they will be on at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, so I hope that you join us because I think you'll learn a lot about it. And he has quite a few projects coming up, and he said he was going to save some surprises for tomorrow during the interview, so I can't wait to see what that's about. And just talking to him through Twitter and email and stuff like that, I think he's going to be a lot of fun. He's pretty funny when I talk to him. And you can follow him on Twitter at Rising Terra, and it's Terra. So join us again tomorrow then at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Sabina, you want to add anything?
No, I think you've covered it all. It was definitely a great interview, and hopefully she can come back with a little bit more time so that we can have ask her more questions and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. And also follow Sabina and David, who is also my other co-host, at Take Two Radio Crew, and that's the number 2. You can follow me at Take Two Radio. You can listen to the previous podcast either through Blog Talk or our website, take2radio.com, or on iTunes. Join our Facebook page. I post a lot of things on there. And I think that's about it for the night. So I want to thank you all for joining us. God bless, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night, Sabina.
Good night, Pam.
Thanks for listening to tonight's show. Tonight's show has been brought to you by One Taste of Main Street Cake Shop, baked from scratch, custom-made cakes and cupcakes, and you'll be hooked. Every cake is made to order with only the finest and freshest ingredients. This is no ordinary bakery. Cakes are never pre-made. Main Street Cake Shop is in demand, having provided cakes and cupcakes for numerous prestigious events, bridal fairs, and venues. Owned and operated by April Murray, she has garnered many awards for not only her exquisite cake designs, but also for their incredible taste. If you're looking for a cake for any occasion, or cupcakes in a variety of flavors, then Main Street Cake Shop is the place. Visit them on the web at mainstreetcakeshop.com.